I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Scream invaded the world. Drink was coming out like you break it. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules have gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Think in the box and I get in my fix the shot as if I eat a donut hole. They'll get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I'm finished watching y'all suck cock, don't doubt.
First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. So now into the box is Miguel Rojas, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. 67 degrees our game time temperature. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Starling Marte. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts coming on. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. So here is Corey Dickerson. And now the first pitch.
That's outside.
The 1-0. Throw down to second. Rojas stands at first with 1 out. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Lifted down the line in left. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's the first pitch. Jesus Aguilar is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
2 balls and a strike now. To 2-2 now.
2 balls.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves.
Threw it right past him. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1,
And a
no
fastball
strike.
to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. From the stretch, Chris Taylor is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Birdie into shallow center. He's there and records the first out. Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey
First
Seager.
pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Aguilar. All set for the start of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall. He'll start this at-bat with a knuckle curve right there. Strike 1. And he watches a cold strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now to the plate, here is Garrett Cooper.
The designated hitter, Garrett Cooper.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. 3-0 now. Buehler has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty D, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
A 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So stepping in is Jorge Alfaro. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready now is Cody Bellinger. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder, Cody.
Field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, nice job laying off that sinker down. If you can recognize it early and see that it's starting low, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I love these grinder at-bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on to drive it off the monster.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Justin Turner comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
If he's able to dot that sinker down the way and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. And there are two away now. Next, it'll be Max Muncy trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another full count pitch home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is ready now for the Marlins, John Birdie. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. Next to hit is Miguel Rojas. He singled to open up the ball game.
In his first at-bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Skied into straightaway right. And Mookie will make the play, and that. Now at the plate, here is Will Smith as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First delivery to him. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So the next to bat will be Edwin Rios. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. And they'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. 2 down, no one on base. And that will bring up A.J. Pollock. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. The pitch.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way.
Well, leave it right. Stepping in once again is Corey Dickerson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The batter.
At the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at ball one. 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
3-0 to him now. He loses him on ball 4. So next to hit is Adam Duvall, and they're runners at the corners now. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Garrett Cooper is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Now batting.
In now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Throw to Muncy to finish the double. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
The right field.
Here's the pitch.
Mookie.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The next 1-2 pitch. And no, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Next to hit, Chris Taylor comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Here's Corey Seager.
Number 5. Shortstop, Corey.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First delivery to him. Ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now at the plate, John Birdie grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. Two and two.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty deck.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Miguel Rojas stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Played off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Lifted down the line in left. Now a reaching grab. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
That evens it up 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. So one down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. And now, Max Muncy, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And he struck him out, his 8th punt. Now at the plate is Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the towel like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 23,
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back easily. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar and deep. Gone! At the plate, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes. And so far, this guy struggled. First pitch strikes, less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
There's ball 4. Next will be the designated hitter, Garrett Cooper, singled in his last at-bat. Hayden Price takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Price, a 6'5" left-hander. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a 2-seamer, a cutter. Oh, look at Taylor. Not in time. Into the box, Brian Anderson. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. First pitch on the way. Jorge Alfaro comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Outside, 3-0 now. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. Stepping in now, John Verdi. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Brustar Gratterall takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Miguel Rojas stands in as he looks at a called strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Fouled off. They'll stand alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time. Now to bat, Will Smith. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
First pitch on its way. Edwin Rios will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down, 0-2. And he's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill. And that'll ring in the ears a bit. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Payoff pitch one more time. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Next, here is Corey Dickerson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Corey Knebel comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Here's the first pitch.
Number 46.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A ball and a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Jesus Aguilar is in the 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, chalk that up to one you get away with. Once, maybe. Change up, belt high and above.
Well, the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here. And digging in is the outfielder, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the AB now. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
1-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. First pitch on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Next up, Corey Seager. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And he struck him out to retire. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Adam Duvall is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Taylor's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Brian Anderson stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2. Jorge Alfaro would be next. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Bellinger looking up. And it's gone as they add still another.
So
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So now here is Cody Bellinger. He bounced out last time up. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Right fielder looking up, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run. And now Justin Turner. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
This will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down.
The first baseman.
Next up is Max Muncy. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first will get him scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here now is Will Smith. He grounded out last time up. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and now to the plate, John Birdie. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
John Birdie.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Up next for Miami, Miguel Rojas. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Tommy Kahnle enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's under it. 2 down. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. Next, it'll be Corey Dickerson. He went down on strikes last time up. And the runner back in standing. First pitch on its way. Rojas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hit on the ground to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, Anthony Bass, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. And now here is Edwin Rios. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air to center. Marte's after it. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. Stepping in next, A.J. Pollard. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Strike one to start the at-bat. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this will be a called strike two. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike.
Nope.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Chris Taylor would be next. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit to third. He's got it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Fish took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sixto Sanchez is the winning pitcher of record, so that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been